All right, we got a back-to-back here. I just finished reviewing this gorgeous soda here, this delicious soda. But we got something a little, a little more standard, I'd say, a little bit more wacky, like, whoa, look at this. Crush back to the 80s, electric blue Razz. Yeah, that's Razzical or whatever the fuck, radical, fucking. But this is an enigma to me. This whole thing is just so bizarre. First of all, I had to look up because this is called Crush Back to the 80s. So I was like, all right, did they have like a blue raspberry crush in the 80s and this is like a throwback to that? I looked it up. There was a blue raspberry crush, but it came out in like 2013 or some shit like that. Like maybe I got the year wrong, but it was definitely like post 2000. It was not the 1980s, So they're throwing back to a flavor that was like in the 2010s, but they're acting like, oh, there's a 80s throwback here. So I guess they don't mean literally back to the 80s, like this is a throwback flavor, but more of the 80s vibe. And the 80s vibe, as you can tell here from this, kind of new wave grid here that's always seen in 80s stuff. I'm trying to think of the name of that genre that really, there's like a music genre where it really utilizes this kind of iconography. But yeah, you see this grid, you know what they're going for, and there's like pixelated blue raspberries here. So it's going for like a video game arcade vibe. And so they got electric, and electricity, as we all know, is fucking blue. Like if you've seen enough media or played enough games, electricity is either yellow or blue. They're going with blue here. And so we got blue Razz, electric blue Razz, 80s throwback arcade stuff. I mean, who fucking thinks of this shit? Like, this is like, it comes together, but it's also just random. It's like, why? Why are we doing this? And another thing that's interesting about this is that, like, I feel like 80s nostalgia was, like, really big, like, 10, 15 years ago. Like, not so much now. So it's kind of interesting to see an 80s throwback, like, nostalgia product like this, where it's, like, marketed to be, throwing back to that aesthetic. Because I feel like we had that trend. That was a big trend at one point, but I feel like it's not really anymore. But this is, like, exactly what this is going for. It's going for a 80s vibe. So but the can looks good. I really like the color of the can. Nice, interesting pink color, and it is kind of weird because it's like this is a blue raspberry soda, so you think, oh, maybe the can should be blue, but no, they went with a pink to kind of contrast with the blue accents here on the Crush logo. Looks great. I mean, the blue outline is like really nice. I never realized how much like the Crush logo is just kind of clean, like you never really think about it, but now that I see it in like this different color and I'm really looking at it, I'm like, that's a solid logo. It's a really nice popping font. It's not too elaborate. Like, it's nice and bubbly. It's right in your face. I mean, it's not serifed. It's not serifed, It's just nice and standard, nice and clean. Back to the 80s and kind of more of this like chalkboard, where this chalkboard font. You got like 4 different fonts here. The 80s just in like a outline here, and then electric blue Razz, blue raspberry soda. Another interesting thing. Think about how frequent like blue raspberry is as like a candy flavor. I mean, I feel like it's almost every candy like that has multiple flavors. Like it's very common, almost very likely to have blue raspberry to be one of those flavors. Soda, I mean, I can't think if I've ever had a blue raspberry soda, like I can't think of why it would be such a common candy flavor, but like such a rare soda flavor. So because of that, I'm kind of like excited to try this because like this is kind of like a new thing. It sounds standard. Like when I first heard it, I'm like, oh, fucking here's another like fruity soda variant, like whatever. But then I was like, wait a minute, like blue raspberry is not like a common soda variant, so pretty exciting here. And yeah, a can looks cool, nice unexpected color here. It's almost like 2 different colors. You got like a bit of a purple here, and then it goes down into the pink. The grid looks good. I mean, I don't know, it's like Tron or something, but I don't know where that came from. Like, was that a thing? I think the name of the music is Vaporwave, you know? It's got a Vaporwave aesthetic. And it kind of does nail it. And you kind of like, this is almost like reminiscent of Pac-Man with the fruit. It's all pixelated and shit. Yeah. There's just so much here to fucking like grab at. It's kind of crazy. But let's open the fucker up. Let's open the fucker up. Whew. Color is bright blue. I mean... I knew it was gonna be blue, but for a second I'm like, what if they made it the fucking color they can? Like, what if they just did that? Like, it's like, well, it's technically raspberry, you know? So, like, let's see. Smelling very, very artificial, which is fine because, I mean, blue raspberry is not a real thing. So, I mean, when there's... You know, if you're gonna get artificial ever, like, this is the fucking time to do it. Like, this is the time to go crazy with the artificial flavoring. Yeah, not a lot there. I mean, I can't think of a candy that it smells like, you know. Like, I thought it might smell like, oh, maybe, oh, like, that's a Jolly Rancher, you know. Like, I thought it was gonna smell and be like, yeah, it's a fucking Jolly Rancher, blue raspberry, but it's kind of just like its own thing. Wow. Very sweet, a little flat, but let me get another sip of that. So, very sweet, very strong arrival. It comes in like with a punch, and I'm almost like, wow, that is electric. That's electric blue right there when it's got it in my mouth. The arrival is like really, really good, but it doesn't go anywhere interesting. And it kind of just like, whimpers away in the back of the tongue, you know? I mean, it doesn't completely fade away, but when you're like, the initial punch of the arrival is not met with an equal punch on the finish. You know, you kind of get the arrival, bam, and then it just kind of just slides through. So it is like, kind of consistent all the way through, but the arrival is just such a, you know, aggressive, makes an aggressive opening that it does not like follow up to, but it does taste good. Like, I mean, in so many words to say this tastes good, but I'm just kind of confused. Okay, I'm getting sour punch now. If you can compare it to one blue raspberry candy, it's sour punch. That was what I got on the arrival there. And yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't finish well. It comes in so good and you're like, wow, this is beautiful. It's electric. It's energetic. It's playful. It's invigorating. Like, you know, this is like nice. And then you swallow it and you're like, it's just like soda water, sweet nonsense, you know, just fucking bargain bin. Nothing to write home about soda. But, oh man, this is interesting. I think I'm a little surprised that blue raspberry soda isn't more common because there's something here, you know? If you just had a little bit more time, if they just took a little bit more time on this flavor, I feel like this could have been fucking incredible. But yeah, I mean, it's like a promise that wasn't kept almost. I mean, I just can't get over this arrival is just like so fucking good. Like, you just don't even, it just doesn't go anywhere, man. I mean, I don't even know what else to say. I kept it there in the front of my tongue for as long as I could. I was like, let me just let this linger. As long as it's in the front of your mouth, it's like one of the best things you've ever tasted. And then the moment you swallow it, it's like sparkling LaCroix. Like, it's just fucking weird. Yeah, interesting flavor though. I appreciate it a lot. Like, I think this is kind of cool. I think they have like an arcade game like tie-in or some shit. Someone on the box was like, oh, go on the website and like play the game. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, is this, I just don't understand some of these soda companies with the marketing. Like, is this how you sell soda? Like, you really think people are going on the website to play the fucking game? Like, what's the idea here? But I appreciate it too. I mean, I'm like confused, but I'm also like, you know what? Like, it's weird and it's kind of cool. Like, and we got a blue raspberry soda that kind of tastes like fucking sour punch. So you got to give it that. But yeah. Let's take another good look at it, because fucking, I don't think this one's coming back for sure. So, but yeah, ooh, whoa, so fun. I mean, such a fun can.